Good morning everyone and welcome back to Endzone, the world apart. And today we're going to continue expanding our colony of Apollon. I have my coffee ready, we're constructing a mine, we're working on constructing, well, another scrapyard. I should actually ask them to... Yeah, let's prioritize the scrapyard since we're running out of scrap bad. At least we have plenty of resources. Let's see, how are our scouts doing? Like, do we have like new locations? Explore. So this is a general store. The ruin is nothing special. Okay. We could dismantle and transport resources. There's cherries, pears, beans. Okay, quite a few type of resources. What else do we have here? This looks like a hospital. I don't need medicine. I would need some equipment, so let's send them there. Okay. I woke up today and outside is overcast. It's very cloudy. And somehow, as I was making my coffee, I was thinking this game would really fit perfectly right now to start the day. I don't know, it's very chill. I feel like playing I've been feeling like playing a city builder for quite a while now. And this one has a kind of darker mood. There's not really that much happiness going around. You know what I would like to see at some point? Now I don't know how you would go around making this, didn't sit down and think about it, but I'm sure there are different ways in which you can do it. But create a game like this where you are building a colony, right, of survivors, but then you upgrade your buildings or you upgrade your civilization to a higher level. Okay, we have all of the people necessary here. Have some people here. Let's see how many we have. Let's say 2 of these we'll add here and we'll send them over here first. But I would like to take a colony like this and evolve it. I feel like that is one of the things that I don't like as much when playing these games. Like, you reach a point where it feels like civilization stagnates, right? And in a sense, maybe I can understand it. More of a survival game then. More than anything else, it would take a long time for civilization to get back on its feet and start constructing and dreaming of tomorrow, especially when there's so much radiation. There's so much to do, basically about survival. Still. Let's see, we're losing on some of the wood.
I am your queen.
I'm a queen, I have given you freedom to my people. You're afraid, aren't you? Roar your silly commands, crawl and hide in your holes. Free people simply take what they want. We haven't constructed anything as far as defenses go. Yeah, okay, pay tribute. What do they want? Well, we have plenty of medicine. Oh, that would be giving them a lot, but let's say 300.
Yes, no. Fair and...
Okay, so we'll need to produce medicine once more. We gave most of it away. There's a problem with the herbs as well. Don't have as many anymore. Well, we're at the limit. We're still good, I believe. Let's see, water point. Okay. Okay, so this water point... Does it work like this? Yeah, okay, good. Food station for all types of foods. Let's put it down like so. What else do we have? Like, we really need that weather station. Now we have a mine. So let's start mining. And we can mine sulfur for gunpowder. Good. We've got back to having equipment. Our tools have decreased, but we have plenty in metal, plastics, and everything else. Let's see, what was this? This is one big building, chief. There's a symbol emblazoned on the front side. Looks like the roof with a dot above or an open triangle. Must deal with some corporation logo. Back then, people recognized it right away. At any rate, this appears to be remnants of a factory, chimneys, machinery, depots, but no indication of what was produced here. Nevertheless, a little excursion to come here is surely worth it if a few technology pros with appropriate tools come along. So we'll need tools, technician, age recommendation, explorer age, young adults or younger, and advantage due to education. Well, let's see. Let's take out the old people. We'll have education. Yeah, and we'll have this badge as well, the technician. How many can we send? 6 in total? Okay. Okay. Basically, we will need more expedition. So young adults, not adults. But there's no young adult with this type of knowledge. Yeah. Either have these all the youngsters or bring in the technician. And I think I want the technician to be brought. Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll start the expedition. Let's make more of these rations. No, we are making up to 200, that is fine. You know, we still have a scout going on. So how about we take a look at the maps? What else do we have here? Rest of the economy. Your settlers are very satisfied. Cheap. To enable the good mood to be pepped up even further, I suggest that we feed them with the best equipment we can manufacture. However, this might be no. Let's not go too far into the equipment. Research, we're close to getting an extra point there. So this is where we're going now. Plenty of interesting locations around here. train station. This seems like some houses. Yeah, let's send a scout in this area. Ooh, what is this? A military base. Let's send another scout here for... We might be getting some resources that we can bring back home and defend ourselves against the future enemies. Tools. Yeah, we're losing on some productivity when it comes to tools apparently, and once again our radiation suits are not enough. We need to build ourselves another one. And I want some new houses. Good. So we can increase the population, as we do need more people now. We're producing a lot of water, we're producing a lot of food. Let's see. Research in the area of technology. What is this? They want us to have a weather station, and I totally agree with you. Ruin scout. Hey chief, it's one of the scouts on the line. I ran into the ruin of a restaurant out here. The way the sign and the elders looked, it probably served fast food. Maybe you still remember, chief, the elders from the Endzone had spoken about them. Hamburgers and french fried potatoes, greasy, salty, and healthy, but damn delicious. One side of the building has already caved in, so getting in here won't pose any problem. The business was probably already looted at the catastrophe, but maybe something usable will still turn up. It would be best if you send your veteran scrap collectors along. They'll know best what to use. So scrap collector and researcher badge. Okay. Nice. Let's see, do we have now a point? Yeah, we're going to go with this whenever we get the chance. 6 settlers. Okay, so we once again there's some problems. Ruins have been scouted. Hey chief, I've discovered an abandoned military base. There's even a rusty tank standing around here. If you want to send an expedition here, you ought to see to it that it's well equipped. It's a sure thing, it won't be an easy proposition to turn everything upside down and collect the materials. They want scrap collector, technician, and explorer badge. That's in English if we don't understood. Yeah. Yeah, let's cut down on the builders. I almost feel like adding another woodcutter. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's plenty of dead people around here. Man, look at that. I think we're falling behind on morticians. 6 settlers being isolated from the rest of the population. Okay, so that worked. But we really need this mortician to get going. Like, look at this. Have some people dead there. Well, on another side, we're out of metal tools. So I feel, first of all, we're going to throw another technician in here. Our food is stable, our water is growing. Okay. So we got ourselves the water station. That will a weather station, and that will help a lot. Yep, we have enough for all of these. Let's set it, where can we set it? Around here. Perfect. A feast. Yeah, sure, let's have a feast. Make everybody happy. I am going to go with another forester for now. And then I need us to build these workshops. And another tailor shop. Perfect. Where is this? Temporary storehouse, decontamination post. Yeah, I think I'll need another one. Right, have one operate there. Have you operate here. How's the mortician doing? Well, they've buried everyone, so I guess we're gonna go down in the number of sellers there. Okay, let's add 2 more here. Maybe not. We'll stay at 4. And I will want to assign them soon to either the workshop or the clothes. Since we do have quite a few resources, yeah, we will need to focus on building. Man, these sandstorms are getting worse. So we'll need to fix them quick. Okay, a target has been reached. We've arrived, Chief. It doesn't look as if everything has been already looted. After the catastrophe, people probably weren't able to do a thing with the machinery at first. Our technician's already rubbing his hands with glee. Where do we start, Chief? Well, find the way inside. Building has caved in on one side. We should probably be able to go in and look around without any problem. And there's a door at the rear of the building. But there's also a ladder leading up to the roof. And on the roof there's a door to get inside the factory. But not all of us are what you'd call youngsters anymore. And the climb is definitely going to be strenuous. We climb up over the remnants of the collapsed wall, but we won't get any further. The way inside is blocked by rubble. All we can do is take a look at the boiler tank standing here. The right tools and some time we can take them apart, definitely. The fact is that really was, despite our tools, a tough piece of work, Chief. And if we had weeks of time, it's a good bet we'd be able to recycle even more. As it is, at least we've taken one of the boiler tanks apart. We can put the metal to good use. Okay. Okay, this is the progress. Let's see, find a way inside. Oh, so you can change between these two. If I bring younger people, will they be able to climb in? Is that what it is? Let's take a look inside. Luckily, the storage is still intact. Raw materials for the factory here were probably kept here. There's containers standing next to the building too. They look interesting. What should we take a look at first? Would you look at that? The gateway to the hole was unlocked. All it took was a little bit of muscle and it could be pushed open. Crates are stacked up in here in Blazer. Export prohibition slowly for national use in big red letters. The crates are wrapped in plastic and nailed shut. Continue. We've opened a few crates, Chief. A piece of cake with a crowbar. They are all filled to the brim with cloth masks. The most you can cover with them are your nose and mouth, and they don't look too durable either. They probably want to help us a bit, but we can still make use of the cloth. They were probably produced and hoarded during the major pandemic back in the end instead of the distributing them to the countries where they were needed. These days we'd hardly be able to survive in the name of the game was every man for yourself. Right, Chief? Right. There are also a few containers standing outside the hole with a logo on the side. Maybe there's something still inside of them. It won't be a problem to pry the container open with a crowbar. Ah, there we go. Open immediately. But damn it, every one of these containers is empty. There's just a few wooden pallets laying inside. Apparently they never got around to loading them back then. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so here it is. So we climb back inside and we have to change between locations. Got it. Let's see. Alright, we're getting in via the roof or... locked. That was to be expected, but up until now, not one rusted door has stood up to our crowbar. Perfect. It took a while, but evaluating the door gave in. But eventually the door gave in. With poor muscle power, we wouldn't have gotten anywhere. Not much to see here. Empty crates, a few older pallets, and the door that probably leads to the big production hall. We're standing here in the middle of the production hall now, Chief. Probably no one's here anymore since the catastrophe. The dust is centimeter thick, and the conveyor bears the machinery in the floor. What should we take a closer look at? Assembly lines, machinery, control room. All of them. So, you could say that's one monster of a machine, Chief. Good thing our hotshot techie is along. Otherwise, it probably never would have occurred to us that apparently components to air filtration system were manufactured here. There's no way we could move the machine away from here. The best option would probably be if we remove the most valuable parts. Let's do that. So we got plastic, electronics, metal. Some explorer received a technician badge and one knowledge. We thought our technician would truly be up in our creek without a paddle, Chief. But this way we were able to remove the most usable components. It took quite a while, but it should pay off. And in the meantime, we learned something too. While screwing things apart, we also came across a well-preserved generator. We removed the most important parts and sketched a few drawings. This might help us in the future. There's a small control room halfway up the stairs to the roof, Chief. Apparently the machinery was controlled from there. A few of the fixtures and computer might still be able to be recycled. Luckily we've had education training and we can recognize what's usable for us. Perfect, and we got a bunch of electronics and assembly lines. It's probably going to take us a while, but at least we have the proper tools. So we're trying to break apart some things. All done. What a luck we had the tools with us. There's going to be an awful lot to lug around, but we can definitely put these parts to good use in the settlement. A huge pipe system is hanging from the ceiling that leads to the well outside. No idea what you need so much water for. We're not able to dismantle it, Chief, but we've made drawings. Maybe our researchers can do something about it. Really cool. A pipe system technology. Well, I think that is about it. Right? Yeah, with the roof, we'd better take off 2 rungs at once if the ladder isn't too unstable. With some of the rungs, it's probably better not to step on them and pull yourself up instead. For anyone who's older, hopefully they can do this too. Let's try. Great, we're up here. A few rungs of the ladder broke off, but nothing happened to anyone. The door here on the roof is unlocked. That saves us the trouble of investigating. Okay, we're standing in the middle of a production hall now, Chief. Probably no one's been here anymore since the catastrophe. The dust is centimeters thick. Yeah, oh, it's pretty much the same thing. Okay. Well, that's it. Seems like we've explored everything. Let's loot. What do we want? Man, there's so much loot. I guess I'll take the cloth and I'll take as much metal as I can. Okay. Yeah, and we'll have to come back to collect the rest of it too. Okay. What is here? Okay, construction site. Let's see. Open expedition window. Yeah, let's send our scout there. And we'll send a scout here as well to see what this bunker is about. A balanced diet. More food types? Yeah. So they want one more type of food. We've done that. Let's have another herbalist. You know what? Let's not continue this. As I want the herbalist to still have a place to work at. Meaning the forest. Okay, so what do we have? 1 knowledge, 1 research utensil, and 3 researchers. Siren Tower reduces the morale of raiders located within its range, or barricades reduce the speed movement of all raiders located within its surrounding area. Okay. A warehouse, a site for storing different resources that offers more than space than temporary storeroom. This building cannot be used to collect any water, okay. Improve radio masts for trading. Hemp weaving. Coal mining. A sturdy house. You know what? Do we? Is that what we do? Let's go for a siren. I'm not sure how tough raiders are, but it feels like the right choice. And now, speaking of which, let's start building some of these buildings. Yeah, it doesn't boost attractiveness. We needed to make it work for us. Then we'll have some watchtowers. If we add like electricity, it will reduce the amount of ammunition at night. Basically, I think it gives them a light, right? 1. This will protect this area. Maybe I can move it further in actually. Let's see, cancel construction. Let's say I'm going to place it around here, right? I'm going to protect that entire area. Like this entrance here. I'm gonna have another tower here. one around this area. Could be even connected to the power. So like that. Then we'll need a tower over here. We have a pretty defensible area, which makes me happy. Okay, that is going to take a lot of work and a lot of resources, but we should be good. If I check on damage building, yeah, we're still running behind on that. 70 militias. Use a lot of kits, of new kits basically. Let's see, expedition. The expedition has returned, okay. People are happy with the new meal plan. If I do mark for salvaging, does that mean that... Seek Outlanders. Hey Chief, we just picked a radio. Other survivors have asked if they be allowed to join our settlement. They fled from their own settlement because it was stricken with a severe illness. Some of them appear to be really sick and sounds pretty despondent. Are we in a position to add them to our settlement and treat them properly? Yep. They want us to build another herbal hut. I mean, we have plenty of herbs. Not sure another herbal hut would be the solution here, but okay. Let's add it, maybe we'll sell it. Yeah, no scrap, no wood. 4 settlers, and I want you. Crab collector. Where is the other woodcutter? Here, forester. Maybe I've hurried a bit too much with all of these. Okay. A siren tower has been constructed. We have plenty of kids. More on this side. I guess we need more doctors as well, right? Because, hey Chief, Scout 1 on the line here. I found a site that could be interesting for our folks, lots of steel containers and a big plot of land, but I'd recommend bringing along tools and being careful. Although it's been standing here for a while, it could still collapse. You know what? Let's bring you here, give you the tools. And a water carrier, armor, and a builder. And a researcher. Let's send them over. Missing resources to repair, okay. Let's see, I'll reduce one of the researchers, put him in coal, making let's see, okay. A lot of kids are close to coming of age. Oh, now that we have a weather station, we can see the medium contamination. So the weather station right here. So, set the rain contamination level at which the respective buildings are supposed to be covered. Yeah, we're gonna cover them when there's medium radiation, right? This should reduce, like we have medium contaminated rain, it should reduce our contamination at that point. Good. Let's see. Rubber bullets are non-lethal, possibly to defend against looters. And metal bullets are possibly to defend looters. Metal bullets are lethal. Do I care? I guess we'll start we have more plastic, so we'll do that. Now when I clicked here to sign this area for scrap, I think I would have liked like some sort of pop-up or warning that hey, you are about to remove your ability to there's still some stuff here. Yeah, you're about to remove your ability to collect the resources that were still there. Okay, more builders. Let's have like another forester as well. Free workers. Well, keeping is we need. Water carrier we need as well. That extra farmer would be necessary as well. Right, because we have 4 farms. Okay, people are getting sick now. Let's increase the number of doctors. Okay, that's that. Okay, we're doing well. Addition is coming to the fast food restaurant. We just need to make it through this disease. Now I'm thinking about making another pasture. I think that would be a good idea. How about we place it like here? And as far as animals that we will bring, it's like, I think a deer would be good. Let's see, non-lethal. Yeah, we'll start with non-lethal for now. Our towers have been constructed. We should be able to defend our settlements now. We're out of tools again. We have people, so let's throw them in tool making. Okay. 4 free people. So I'll add one in logistics. Since there's no more sick people, we'll reduce the number of medics. I'll reduce the mortician as well. We have coal, we have refiners. Shall we add more refiners here? We're good on electronics, we're good on plastic. It's metal that we've been using a lot. Okay. What else? Water is going well. We will need another herder. And with the rest of them, I guess we'll start manning like these militia towers. Okay, our water tanks are filled. That is great. Good news, we were able to ramp up our production of medics. So far, we'll be able to treat our people. Now we ought to take care of the basic needs. We should provide settlers with some cabins. They need like 3 more cabins. You know what? Let's build them here. And after that, we'll work on some decoration. We have plenty of wood from what I can see. So if we just plant some edges behind them. Perfect. Keep people happy. Okay, expedition. We've made the chief. I think this here was supposed to become a building at some point, but it never completed. Okay, so what do we do? Is there anything useful there? There are some containers. These are the remnants of the building that was supposed. Okay, maybe an office building. Yeah, let's continue here. Damn it, one of us fell off the ladder when a run broke off. That didn't have to happen. All the action didn't really get us anywhere either. The room was empty except for a little metal. Okay, they lost some health. That is fine. Let's see. I think it is an old construction container. If memory serves right, building debris was collected in them and have been transported to the construction site later on. Luckily, we have someone along who knows about recycling. Good, we scrapped it. What else? Shipping container, we're gonna open it. More metal. And toilets. No, wait, that one is a big 0. We went in, saw disgusting stuff and headed right out. Really nice stuff. Let's change the subject. Okay, loot and return. Let's take all the metal that we can. I think we're taking too much supplies. Yeah, okay. For future reference, we're gonna take less rations. Okay, loot and return. And I just took a look at the clock, so I feel like it's probably time to put a cut in here. But this game is really catchy, so I hope you have enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Until then, have a wonderful day.